This week, we're headed back to the First World War with a whole stack of exclusive footage fresh from our hands-on time with Battlefield 1, as well as a chat with Swedish developer DICE to find out what's new in this upcoming FPS. And then, for a bit of balance, we also check out a nifty hardware solution, the WD MyCloud EX2 Ultra, perfect for your backups and your media. This is Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this week the entire world is getting up and out of the house running around the great outdoors. Niantic and Nintendo have released Pokemon Go, a nifty combination of childhood nostalgia and augmented reality. The game first got a soft launch in Australia and New Zealand on July 6 and has since spread almost completely around the globe, prompting fans everywhere to go catch 'em all. Avid Australian fans quickly started organising Pokemon Go walks, with thousands of gamers signing up to attend events in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide and Perth, with others planned across New Zealand and, we're sure, just about every other country in good time. But that wasn't the only big surprise release this week. Rockstar Games finally confirmed that Red Dead Redemption would be playable on Xbox One through backward compatibility, and then surprised us all by making it available much quicker than we anticipated. If you have a copy of the 2010 game for Xbox 360, either digitally or on a disc, you will be able to jump right into the Wild West without too much extra effort. No, it's not quite the same as having a sequel available on new generation hardware, but it is definitely better than nothing. On the other hand, if you are a PlayStation gamer and miss out on the new release of Red Dead Redemption, all is not lost. You get your very own Rockstar Games re-release, The Warriors, first released in 2005 for PS2 and the original Xbox. It's not so much a remaster as a slightly dusted off version with 1080p upscaling and trophy support, but it is out now for PS4 via the PlayStation Store, so you can't really go wrong. And on a similar note, 2K Games accidentally took the wraps off of something special a little earlier than it may have intended to. We'd been hearing rumours of the revamped release for a while now, with the Taiwanese rating board, the Brazilian rating board, and even the ESRB referring to the project, but 2K remained stubbornly tight-lipped, refusing to comment even when the evidence was accidentally reposted to its own website. Less than 24 hours later though, and all was revealed. The BioShock Collection contains the original BioShock, as well as BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite, as well as all story DLC, never-before-seen snippets including director's commentary, and a museum of orphaned concepts showing off bits and pieces that never made it into the original games.
We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. But it always starts with a lighthouse.
It's due out in September for PC, PS4 and Xbox One, and if you've already got a copy of either BioShock or BioShock 2 on PC, you will get an HD upgrade of your game for free. BioShock Infinite is apparently already shiny enough and is not being given the visual tweaks of the other two. In other news, Blizzard is hiring for something mysterious. New jobs have popped up for unannounced Project Diablo, which has sparked more than a few imaginations. Currently, the studio is looking for artists, animators, and a game director, with descriptions referring to dark medieval worlds, visceral action, and a love of RPGs. At this stage, there is no guessing quite what this actually is. Remember that both World of Warcraft and Hearthstone could have been described as unannounced Warcraft projects, so while this could be a new standalone game, perhaps Diablo 4, it could also be something very different. Similarly, we could hear something about the game at this year's BlizzCon, but I wouldn't hold my breath. In hardware news, Microsoft has announced its Play Anywhere service for Xbox will start rolling out in September. From that point on, buying certain games digitally on Xbox One or PC will give you access to the same game on the other platform, with both copies sharing achievements, save files, and even DLC. The service will start with the launch of ReCore and will include both major releases like Gears of War 4 and Forza Horizon 3, as well as ID and Xbox titles like Cuphead and We Happy Few. In what feels like a case of anything you can do, I can do better, rumours have started to circulate that a newer, slimmer PlayStation 4 is also in the works, as well as the upgraded model Neo. Word on the street hints that Sony will make an announcement at a game show in September, so keep an eye out for the manufacturer's presence at Tokyo Game Show. In quick news, No Man's Sky is officially finished, with Sean Murray pleased to announce the game has gone gold ahead of its August release. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is officially getting a Game of the Year re-release, which will definitely contain all of the free DLC for the game and hopefully both paid expansions as well. Xbox Live Director of Programming Major Nelson is headed down under as the Storytime keynote speaker for PAX Australia in November. Tickets are still available for this 3-day event, which hits the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre from November 4 to 6. 2K Games has surprised everybody by making last year's 4v1 action title Evolve free to play on PC. Developer Turtle Rock explains that the decision came after seeing the DLC shitstorm dragging gamers further and further from their first magical pick-up-and-play experience. The new business model is being tested through an open beta process, which will let the studio completely rework the game as we know it. Turtle Rock co-founder Chris Aston thanks each and every one of you who bought Evolve when it was available, promising a special founder status once the game transitions completely, and hinting at gifts, rewards, and special access for those people who financially supported the game. And in movie news, while it might be a little bit early to buy your tickets, we do have a date for that upcoming Tomb Raider reboot. Mark your calendars, Lara Croft is set to return to the big screen on January 16, 2018. If you are a comics fan, that date might sound familiar. It's one that Warner Brothers had earmarked for a DC Comics film, probably The Flash, but maybe Aquaman, before this recent backflip. Disappointingly for you comic fans, we're sorry to say there is no new date suggested for the DC adaptation. This new Tomb Raider is an interpretation of the Crystal Dynamics reboot that we've seen in both the 2013 Tomb Raider and last year's Rise of the Tomb Raider, so while Alicia Vikander is stepping into some pretty iconic boots, she won't actually be playing Angelina Jolie. For more information on any of these stories or to keep up to date with the latest gaming news, head to playerattack.com. But for now, stick around, we've got plenty more still to come.